12 with 12 to go. That's what we do in Miami. We fight, and then we come back, and then we win, baby.
What's going on, guys? I'm Jaye the Black. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. We're going to talk about Michael Irvin and the reported situation that he is in after his analyst career has been completely ruined. I don't think the NFL Network is going to allow him back. He used to do appearances on, not used to, but he did appearances on ESPN. I think that's over as well. He also had a podcast, a Michael Irvin podcast. He hasn't done an episode since February 5th, right? And reportedly, he has been going through he's in a dark place right now. He's in a dark place because not only was he lied on, there are people who still want to believe that he is guilty. They still want to believe this. Now, I don't know where the lawsuit stands against the Marriott, but, this guy didn't have any issues post his NFL career doing his NFL analyst work. He didn't. Now, Michael Irvin in the past has had issues. Yes, Michael Irvin had issues in the past, but he had changed his ways. And one situation that I think was blown completely out of proportion has him in a dark place, reportedly, where he has lost a lot. And it's sad because he just seems like an afterthought, a man whose life was put on trial publicly, his reputation, all over a lie that everybody saw with their own eyes, that they tried to make into something it wasn't. See, this is where we are. This is a tragedy. This black man has basically been blackballed and ostracized from being able to speak on the sport that he loves, the sport that he played. He was a great college player, great NFL player, and it's a shame. It really is. But this whole believe all women culture, a woman can make an accusation and people would immediately believe it, even though there were people there that said that he did not do what he is being accused of. So those people are lying too. I'm going to read you excerpt from this article, Athlon Sports. It says Michael Irvin posted a heartbreaking message on NFL draft night. This was back in April 27th, almost a month ago. So the NFL draft is a night of celebration for almost everybody involved, with prospects realizing a lifelong dream and fans getting excited about the team's newest players. But former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver turned NFL Network analyst Michael Irvin is not happy this year. Irvin took to Twitter to express his disappointment in not being present in Kansas City and on air for the NFL Network. Irvin remains suspended, as he has been for nearly 3 months, from the network after he was accused of misconduct by a woman in a Phoenix area hotel. Irvin has vigorously disputed the claims, filing a defamation lawsuit against the Marriott and his accuser. This is different, Irvin tweeted. It's hard watching the red carpet of the NFL draft, even more so than the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is a congratulatory moment at the end of a long season. The draft is the genesis of a young man's dream, his career, and his journey. Any of you have ever seen those documentaries that the NFL Network does with players, and it shows you the journey from when they were young to when they were in high school, college, and NFL, then becoming a coach, and then their journey basically ends. It's like a cycle, all right? Irvin ended his message by indicating that his heart is broken at not being present. Irvin was accused of using explicit language that made the female hotel staffer uncomfortable. He has claimed that he and the woman had a brief, pleasant conversation and that he's being framed. Surveillance footage of the incident has been released, but it does not include audio. But there were people that were there. There were people that were right there that were in who could hear. Listen, if Michael Irvin was as drunk as people are saying he was, drunk people aren't going to talk low so nobody can hear them. They're going to talk loud. Michael Irvin is a very he speaks very loudly. You mean to tell me nobody heard that part? That's what's interesting. You can't even have a conversation with a woman and I'm not saying he did it, but use some colorful language, right? Not language like in a harassing terms, but maybe complimentary. You can't even make a compliment towards these women without them accusing you and saying you tried to do something to them. Right? Now, maybe this woman isn't used to being around black men and she decided that what he said was inappropriate, right? She's not used to the way that he speaks or the jokes that he told. I just feel like this situation was blown out of proportion. A man lost a career that he worked hard to cultivate and to push forward on. Like, it's not easy to get to the NFL. It's not easy to have a great NFL career, to win championships. That's not easy. To be able to become a long-time NFL analyst. Do you know how many NFL analysts have come and gone over the years? Michael Irvin has been able to maintain a job on television for years. For years. And to see all of that wiped away, because I don't think they're going to unsuspend him. I really don't. I don't think they're going to unsuspend him. Because if they haven't done it already, they're not going to do it. Now, things could always change. It could get to a point to where, he is able to get his job back. But I mean, this whole situation happened in early February. It's May now. It's the off season. And you still haven't brought him back yet. It's almost like they're actively looking for a way out of his contract, and they're looking for his replacement. Michael Irvin has more charisma than anybody on that they have at the NFL Network. He's very entertaining, but he also is good at his analyst work, whether you agree with him or not. Is Dallas Cowboy biased? This man doesn't deserve to be in a dark place. This man doesn't deserve to be ostracized. This man did nothing to that woman. I could see if it's a situation where something physically happened to that woman. Nothing physically happened to that woman. And we don't know what they had, the conversation that they had with each other outside of what was said by Irving and what was vaguely said, from the quote unquote victim. Every woman is a victim these days. It's unbelievable how women can push this victim narrative. I honestly think that as a man in society, you have to have your guard up, especially as a black man. As a black man, you have to have your guard up. It's unfortunate, but we have been made the villains. We are society's villains. And we're going to be under a microscope. It's sad, but it's true. That's why you're seeing a lot of men in America opting out and moving to other countries, because Western countries have deemed black men as a problem. They pretend, liberals. The funny thing about liberals is they're quick to pretend to defend black men, but they will be the first ones to demonize black men when it suits their purpose. Look at Bill Cosby. Look at R. Kelly. They will defend a George Floyd or black men who they claim are being victimized by police and this white supremacist, system. But then as soon as a black man is accused of something, Tory Lanez, look at Tory Lanez. Look at how they treat Tory Lanez. They're trying to give him a 20-year sentence on a situation that we don't even know, that we still don't know the full story. You see, they will fake praise black men, and then they will look for a way to destroy them. See, that's what these people do. That's why you have men, especially black men, opting to go to other countries. So it's always funny to me when you see people try to get on their high horse and chastise men for leaving this bullshit system that we have here that tries to demonize us, and they do nothing about it. Look at Tyrese fighting for fathers' rights. Why would he have to fight for fathers' rights if they had already done something to benefit, but they don't care about benefiting men? They just want to take from men. They want to take child support. They want to take spousal support from men. That's why I tell y'all, getting married don't benefit. How does that benefit men? It don't. Because you're going to have to do a lot of compromising in order to make that woman satisfied. Because that woman could always leave. But what about the women who are bringing no benefit to their marriages, but y'all stay with them? It's only a matter of time before she ends up leaving. A lot of black men don't feel comfortable in a country that they were born in the best country on the planet, as far as the quality of life, right? You can go anywhere in this country and have a good time. You could go to Vegas, you can go to Miami, you can go to New York, LA if that's your thing, right? You can even go to Hawaii, Puerto Rico. And there's so much that you can do here. It's not like it's bad out here. Now you got the doom and gloomers that say everything is bad. Are there bad things going on here? Yes, the homelessness is out of control. You have impoverished areas, of course. But you do have a lot that you can do here. But men are just saying, you know what? I don't care. I want to go elsewhere because I don't want to be in a country that's going to demonize me and look to destroy me. That's where we are. And unfortunately, Michael Irvin is in a situation where his whole life is in limbo. People think that he's out here preying on women. How would you feel? So let me know something in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.